on our social media pages, on Twitter. Join us for tea, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Alright, I heard someone saying utagana data. Ubani muni futongana data. I'm not that. As a family, family, I'm not that. Alright, so we are live on Facebook. And some guy was on Facebook. Yeah, we are live on Facebook. This session is live. We're giving away 50,000 rand today. We're going to have a pitching competition. We're giving away 50,000 rand today to our pitch winner. For those of you who are privileged to have data on Facebook, can you see that we are live? If you're on Facebook, we are live, ne? Can I kindly request that you share this session so that we can get the gospel out to the rest of the world, and other people who are not sure, they can know what's happening. Please just click on the share button on our Facebook page, Township Entrepreneurs Alliance T. Hotspot but negotiate ngizokubona after bona nami ngizokuthengela next time mangahlangana nawe tata come hotspot. Alright, yeah, so there's a share button on Facebook. Please share. Just press on the share button so you can share with your community, you can share with the rest of the world what's happening right here. Alright, so we set out 2 hashtags. Hashtag join us for tea, it. Hashtag together Bekele Beke. We're going to be giving away some prizes for those of you who are tweeting, who are Instagramming, who are just sharing the good time. Are we ready to have a good time? Yeah. Hey? We're going to have a good time, right? Fantastic. And then the bathrooms, I'm a toilet, as a move, right there by the Netbank and the T banner. On the right hand side is for the gents, on the left hand side it's for the females. Alright, we're good to go? We're good to go. Let's move right along. Tea. Who knows what tea is about? Just show your hands quickly. Tea. You don't know tea? Don't know tea? It's your first time family. It's your first time family meeting. So what is tea about? Why are we here? Why are we doing what we're doing? 7-8 years ago, a friend, a brother, a visionary, many of you may know him, Bulelani, Mr. Get Things Done, decided, no. It's not that. How many of you, show of hands, I've got businesses? They don't have to be registered, business, legal businesses. Illegal business, right? In a bank account, CIPC register. Can I see one more time? Show of hands. Businesses, right? So, briefly, T, we were being invited to go to all these, and we realized that many of the people who are running businesses, especially Emakasi, it's not that your product is not great. For many of you, you are missing certain information. But you've got an amazing product. You as a brand, as an entrepreneur, your mindset, amazing. But it's just there's information that you don't have to take your business to the next level. And we are being invited to go to all these places around Kibeli taxi, and we're like, no. But the township, our people need this information. Let's create a platform where we can bring people who've got information to come and share with you to take your business to the next level. Because it's information. It's a link. It's a connection. It's a collaboration. Then your business goes to the next level. So we created T so that we can connect, we can collaborate, we can share information, and we can take entrepreneurs to the next level. How many of you are ready to go to the next level? Business-wise, money-wise. Next level. I'm ready to go to the next level. So we are here today to share information connect with each other, to develop our mindset, so it's going to figure to the next level. Because it's about going to the next level. 2023 is about going to the next level. Alright, let's move right along. So you know what tea is about. Please follow us on our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, because a lot of the times we share information on those platforms. So don't miss out. Don't miss out, please. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together, beke lebeke. Alright, I've got something really amazing here with me. Our exhibitors at the back, hello. Exhibitors, hi. Hey. Amazing. We're going to have an opportunity to go and see, you know, people cannot order if they don't know what's on your menu. Write that down quickly. People cannot order if they don't know what's on your menu. Massive shout out to our exhibitors who came today and said, this is what we have. This is what we've got to order. Mindset. People cannot order if they don't know what's on your menu. Sometimes you've got a product, you've got a service, but no one knows about it. Your own. People cannot order if they don't know what's on your menu. Let people know. Let people know. I said, let people know. Never know. That might be your next customer. Let people know. Let people know. Let people know. Let people know. Alright. Let's go. Next one. How many of you, like we were figure molini and you wanted to buy something, but you didn't have cash? All of us, ne? You wanted to buy something, ne? But not good thing you go now. But cash are we better? And you want to buy the product. Show of hands. How many of us were left frustrated because the Monte Lopez full tell ago you're gonna speed point or pocket post? No, man, I'm 30 cash it paid. And then more we foot or some tool Montako night. Nine it got to this bus started size I say echo. So Nedbank has introduced this amazing pocket pause. It's not as it's a Nedbank pocket pause going for only 89 rand. Only 89 rand. Can I see by show of hands how many of us need this? Okay, so how many of us need this? Okay, Nedbank bankers, can you see? Yeah, it's a client. How many of us need this? And it's live, but my hand was not up. Only 89 rand for a pocket pause, once off, and then it's yours. Let's give Nedbank a round of applause because this is really amazing. Come on, let's give Nedbank a round of applause. So, it's available. We've got our bankers at the back. Please can you just put your hands up? Nabila? Now our bankers wait. We're Nedbank. Nabila, Amanda's at the back. Alright, we've got Philemon and Jabul as well at the back. Those are the go-to people. Those are the people that you must speak to. So you can get yourself a Nedbank pocket pause. Yes, the bankers will be able to assist you. Yeah, only 1,800 only. No, keep 100, but never gonna change. Only 89 rand. Nedbank. All right, let's move right along. We're gonna get to our pitching. After I share a bit about pitching to our online audience as well, get involved, tell us who you are, what's your business about, what do you do, where are you tuning in from, #join us for this is our first time in Mpumalanga. I'm so excited to be here, but it's hot. Oh yes, shizala. But we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna have a good time. Alright, can we get the screens up? Next up, we're moving to what we call the pitching challenge. Pitching challenge. Pitching challenge. It's easy, you know, when you tell your friend about the business that you do. Hey, but how many of us, by show of hands, have a fear of public speaking? Okay, then can I see by show of hands, how many of us have been in a position where you were asked, tell us about your business? No, just be honest, like be honest. I was once, tell us about your business. What the, yeah, then we, so sneaky location, yeah, so we situated at, then we bake cakes, yeah, that's what we do. Show of hands. Yeah? Tough, ne? Tough, eh? Because ours would put in wenzing. So we are here to share, we are here to learn. Let's go. We're writing 4 questions. Pitching. Yazi pitching fana nanjani? Pitching ukushela. Pitching ukushela. Istory sakho ifasihlangani. Get straight to the point. Alright, so there are 4 questions. 4 questions. When you are asked to pitch, please answer these 4 questions. Your pitch must have these 4 questions. Answers to these 4 questions. Question number 1. Do you have our screens up? Alright, fantastic. Thanks, guys. Question number 1. What problem are you solving? What problem? Ngena straight endaba nongalokuya lena le hayi mina ngubani ngihlala lena. What problem are you solving? Question number 1. Answer that. Or what service are you providing? Get straight into it. Elevator pitch. First question. Question number 2. What is your unique selling point? So unique selling point is what makes you different from the others. Another service. What makes you different? What makes you unique? Question number 2. Yeah? We together. Question number 3. What's your story? Why did you start the business? Get straight into it. What problem are you solving? What's your unique selling point? Why did you start the business? And the last question, what do you need? What do you need? 4 critical questions. We together? Is that helpful? Is that helpful? Yeah? What problem are you solving? What's your unique selling point? What's your story? What do you need? Straight. And you still don't know, like, who's that? The last question. The 5th question. What's your business model? How do you make money? Guys, we're in business to make money. Ungasabi. You are in business to make money. We buy here, we mark up here. This is how we make money. You must decide. You in non-profit or in business. You can't do 2. Make money. What's your business model? So we've got those 5 questions. Ne? Question number 1 was? Come, let's go. Question number 1? What problem are you solving? Question number 2? What's your unique selling point? Ne? So what makes you different? What makes you special? What makes you stick out? Question number 3. What's your story? Yeah? Why did you start the business? Share. Question number 4. What do you need? The question you're cleaner? How do you make money? How do you make money? Because you're in business to make money. Wasabi. How do you make money? So, we're moving on to our pitching competition. Giving away a grand prize of 50,000 rand today. Mga 50 nga tayo, siya mga tanjablangan ni naman. Right, so 3 days before we sent out an email. Very important, entrepreneurs, check your emails, check your emails, check your emails. Ungalalo nga check na my email. Because many of you missed the opportunity because you didn't check your emails. 3 days before we sent out an email, 1-minute video pitch, please send it through to us. Who are you, what do you do, what is your business? And then we select the top 6 who are going to pitch today for the grand prize. The business must be existing. It's not an idea, it's a business that is existing. Right? BEE, we make sure you got all your documentations in order so that we can give you the opportunity to pitch for the grand prize. We've got a top 6 that is going to pitch for the grand prize today. Mpumalanga, are you excited? Yes. Mpumalanga, are you excited? Yes. Laba bangajabulangi laba bangekho ku top 6 bakwate nakwati. Mpumalanga, are you excited? Yes. Giving away a grand prize of 50,000 rand today. I'm going to call up our top 6 who are coming to pitch their business. You've got 2 minutes to pitch your business. We've got our judges who are anonymous, who are going to decide who the winner is. And at the end, we've got the check that we'll be giving away. Not today. I'm saying before 2 o'clock, we're going to have a grand prize. Online audience, join us. Join us for tea. Together, Beke. What's your business? What do you do? We're talking about the entrepreneurial mindset. The platform is there for you. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what your business is about. Now we're getting on to the competition. All right, let me call up our first pitcher. Tobani. Tobani, are you here? Tobani, you're here? Not Okoshono. Oh God. Oh, Tobani. Askisi, man, I'm learning today. It's my first day. I've been learning new words. Tubani. That's it. All right, that's our first picture. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Tubani. Please come to the front, my sister. Just don't go. Yeah, come that way. So, because our camera is there so that we don't disturb our live audience. All right, let me assist you, my sister. Thank you. All right. Oh, I'm shy. Let's give her a round of applause. Let's give her a round of applause. All right. Tuban. Is it right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So now Imaike. Right. We're gonna give you the 3, 2, 1. Don't start until we say go. All right. Come on, one more time. Let's give a round of applause. Let's Let's show some love. All right. Let's get the timer going. Audience, we're together. Let's go. 1 in 3, 2, 1. Action.
Sanbulan. Nijadi. Sepila. Ngiyajabula nami ukubakule ndzawo. Ngimthabile. Wakatubani ngihlala eMathulu. Although ngishaya, mara ngitoba strong. Property. I buy and sell properties. Around almost Mpumalanga. Sasemncane, but I hope ukuthi ngidakhula ngoba property is the best investment. Ngiqale kancane but I'm growing big. Almost bandu from Ligazi everywhere they know me. I managed to build my name. So plan ukuthi I need to buy, develop, then sell. I hope log and Google konke lokho ngicabanga ukuthi ngito solve unemployment. Oba lamzansi shay unemployment abantu bafundzile ungaya esikolweni uphinza ufunza uphinza uhlala ekhaya basi the monto inkampani ikhula ngicabanga ukuthi we can hire more people kube nema real estate agents the company so icompany yami ngenda nalo baba wami into plumbing sesinabo basebenzi although vele sithe kahle ama funds baba wami sithi uma sithengisa alikhaya aliplambe altile achube ngagezi and everything sesiyasithengisa so far ngiyabonga ngiloko.
Thank you so much. Your 2 minutes is over. Please can we give a round of applause to Banish property. All right. Then was all cool as this one. The one was all cool. Let's give a round of applause one more time. All right. Next is Puseleto. Puseleto, are you here? Puseleto? Yeah. You got the email. Okay, Puseleto. I'll get the surname now. I like Puseleto. You see, Puseleto is like, she's an entrepreneur, she's a risk taker. Like, yo, ikamalam, amanyamba, your picture. No, man, alright, we'll get the surname. We'll get the surname. I just want to bring up the next one. Norman, are you here? Norman is here. Let's give a round of applause to Norman as he comes to the front. Come on, Mpumalanga, let's show some love. Let's give a round of applause. Right, my brother. Good to see you, man.
Hey.
Family member, this one. No, it's not like we're not. It has been part of the family. Yes. Right, here's your mic, my brother.
Oh, mic.
Yeah, you've got a mic. Alright, Mpumalanga, let's go. And in 3, take center stage, my man. This is your time. Yeah, it's your time. Center stage, yeah. Alright, let's go. And in 3, 2, 1, action.
By show of hands, how many of you send flowers as a gift? Great. The rest of you can go home. So my name is Norman Mteto, and I'm the founder of Evergreen Aging. At Evergreen Aging, we make artfully designed centerpieces that are good for the home office. So when it comes to sprucing up an office or a home, most people want low affordable centerpieces that can decorate their homes or their offices. So at Evergreen Aging, we provide environmentally friendly terrariums that uses recycled, new and repurposed glass to artfully put a tiny garden in your hands. So a terrarium like this one here, it cost me 100 rand to manufacture. I mark it up at 100 rand. I sell it for 200. And on top of that, our business model is that we take 10% of our profits and we donate it to local NPOs that are working in education and are volunteer based. I'm a graduate at the University of Pretoria, and one of the things that we've been able to execute with this business or business model or philanthropic wing is that we've been able to help some of my peers get registration money for their universities. So we don't only just stop by using recycled glass, but we also do the philanthropic thing as well. So today, if I win, one of the things that we're working towards on is a rapport to get a contract with Net Florist and Woolworths. So us winning us today, it means we can be able to mass produce these and also grow our business to a point where we can even be able to contribute more to local NPOs. So with that being said, inspiration without perspiration is just aspiration. And it is only the living who can close the living who can close the eyes of the dead, not the dead to close the eyes of the living. I thank you.
Yeah. No, zeke. Siya decorate la. All right, let's give him a round of applause. That was Norman. Fantastic. Next up, Zanele. Zanele is here. Please, can you give Zanele a round of applause? Just don't go in front of the the camera. Come on. MP, let's show some love. Let's give a round of applause to Uzanele. Simshayeleni izandla as she comes to the stage. All right. Center stage. Yeah. Attention's all on you.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, MP, let's go. And in 3, 2, 1. Action. Your time starts now.
Okay, so I'm not going to introduce myself, guys. I run a facilities management and development SME. What that means simply is we take care of properties. Whatever the problem that your property has, we will fix it. Our business model right now is we're doing small renovation jobs, your plumbing, roof work, painting, and we're also consulting with real estate agents and connecting them with their clients. So that's also where we gather a little commission for the business. Ultimately, we want to bring home building solutions to the locations to help us all fit in our small homes that we grew up in, because we can't always be running from the hood to town trying to have a better life when we've got land that we can develop and make better ourselves. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. One more time, a round of applause for Sanele. All right, next up, Prince. Prince, are you here? You here? All right, let's give him a round of applause. This is Prince. Let's show some love to Mpumalanga. Please come to the front, my brother. Come on, let's show some love for Prince. Hey! Sure. Center station.
Good day, how are you guys? Okay, shit.
Relax. Take it easy. Mpumalanga, let's go. And in 3, 2, 1, action.
Good day, guys, how are you again? My name is Prince from Inner Circle Photography. So basically, I'm a photographer. I'm here to speak about my business. I've got the answers as we have been told that we must answer. What we do is digital albums. Digital albums where you get your albums from like digital. Then we also have tangible albums. We also profile artists, your high-end artists that are well known. We also do canvas stretches and mount block pictures which you hang in your houses. We are also trying to create youth empowerment and employment. So we've had employed a couple of guys at Kasi and in town. What we're basically looking for is high-end skilled media guys that are within the same mindset of our business and what we do. As you can see in Amanja, my camera and shooter, so it's what we are looking for, just to create memories. We have money, we make money. Yeah, we do have money. we make money by putting ourselves with the white guys in town. We are located at PhotoFest with our price list and packages, and you can also find some of our packages at Mo Studios, which is located in Stone Park. Our business cards are also flooded there. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. If you need to see our work, you can always go on Instagram, Facebook, and just check Inner Circle. Or you can just go on my page, Prince Mpumalanga. All our links are there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. That is Prince. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, my brother. Atama camera am shoot. Online, live stream. All right. Next up we have Lombambo Security Services. Couldn't get the name. Lombambo. Is that you, my brother? Present. Ikama? Usfiso. All right. Can we please put our hands together for Usfiso? Shailene Usfiso is under Lombambo Security Services. Hashtag join us for tea. Let's continue to tweet and share some love. But all right, online audience, continue to share. What do you do? What's your business about? The platform is there for you. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together. Beke, libeke. My brother? Oh, yeah. So if you're security, do you also have another security for you, or do you?
It's mine.
What's yours? Yeah. Okay, Anya, check.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sfiso. Let's show some love. And in 3, 2, 1, action.
Sanibonani. Ngusfiso Nkosilo, ngirana i-security company. I-purpose yethu ukuthi sivikele umphakathi. Ngoba most of the time i-security igcwele kakhulu edrobheni, ama-location ayikho, and then sikakhulu ema-location ngakhulu e-White River, Bomsholozi, Babathi ngiyatholakala. I-purpose yethu ukuthi sikhona ukuhirisha abantu, because of if when i-security certificate is cheaper than ukuthi ungahlala ungayi e-university ngoba awunamali, but angeke uze uhlulwe 1.5 ukuthi ungaba ne-certificate se-security. So i-security lebambo i-onwa ngimi. I-purpose yethu ukuthi sithole nama-funds because of kunedino lekumele sithenge, like my uniform, my guns is still needed. Thanks.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. Security. I'm trying to get a name. Puselezo. Mafisa. Is that? It's bon. Why Puselezo ayo munye lo. Bayatangena skis. Mafisa take. Mafisa Tech? No, she's not. She's not here. That's a rap. That's an entrepreneur. Right, let's give our pitches a round of applause. Let's give our pitches a round of applause. The lovely thing about this is that since we are online to our pitches, we encourage you to go onto our Facebook page. This session is online. You can watch the session again. You can watch your pitch. You can see where to improve. You can see how to get better. Yeah? Together? Hashtag join us for tea. One more time to our pitches, a round of applause. We're going to calculate the scores, and at the end, we're going to announce who our winner is. Fantastic. I see the room is filling up. People are coming through. 300 registered attendees, 20 small business exhibitors. Maybe some of them are still selling some, but they're going to come through and join us. We've also got the NYDO. We've got NetBank with us in the building as well. So feel free, interact, collaborate, meet new people. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together. Beke, libeke. All right. I'm going to call up Dr. Frank, Head of Financial Wellness and Advisory at NetBank. Just want to read his bio quickly. He holds a PhD in personal finance planning from the United States of America. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause. You completed Advanced Management Program at Harvard Business School. Dr. Frank. Oh. They must know who you are. Yeah. All right. Certified financial planner, certified financial risk manager, 25 years experience in financial services. He's been a CEO, he's been a COO in various financial services, and he's the head of financial wellness and advisory at NetBank and a faculty member at the University of Pretoria. This is the man with the money. Dr. Frank has got a lot of money. Maleni. All right, even if you look at the picture, but that's the song. Even if you look at the profile, you see that this man is money. Ladies and gentlemen, Mpumalanga, let's put our hands together for just a friend. Shuffle in my soul. Yeah, come on, Mpumalanga, let's show some now. Let's show some now. Let's show some now. Something.
Alright, Sanbonani, good morning. Very happy to be here. I like the energy. The pitches were very interesting. And the topic, I thought, it's best introduced with one of my favorite songs. I'm a little bit sad because we are pressed for time. We didn't play it for long and I wanted to show you one or two moves, but I couldn't. So let's go into our topic, mindset. Yini mindset. It's a big English word, ne? Mindset. Yini mindset. So this song, Emaliningi by Big Zulu, you probably know it already. For me, it talks about a mindset, right? He says, we can make money, we can spend it, we can go and make more money. I'm tired of eating amatumbe, I want to eat meat, right? That's a mindset. A mindset is just beliefs and attitudes we have towards something. Belief and attitude. You may have a belief on, hey, I can start a business. You may have a belief or attitude that says you need a lot of money to start a business. You might have a belief or attitude that says, I don't have the right education. I can't start a business. You might have a belief that says, hey, if I start a business, I will fail. So I must just work for someone. Do you see the power of mindset? It's about attitude and how we think about things. Right? So what can someone coming from a bank tell you about attitude, about mindset? And did you hear, we are not just talking about mindset in general. We are talking about entrepreneurial mindset. What is entrepreneurial mindset? Belief, attitudes. I can identify problems and solve them. Did you hear one of the questions in the pitch? What did they say? What problem are you solving? So people with an entrepreneurial mindset, they are able to identify problems in their life, in the community, but they don't stop there. They try to solve them. And one of the ways they solve them with is starting a business. Right? The other interesting thing, other than solving problems that people with an entrepreneurial mindset have, to just remind you, my city people with an entrepreneurial mindset, we are saying those people who are walking around, they see something, but when a problem, like we have heard from some of our wonderful pieces, right? That I'm in property, I want to bring property, fixing rooms, etc., into the township, or I want to beautify offices with my plans, right? I see a problem, I don't stop there. I'm curious. I stay with the problem until a solution comes up, and often that solution is, I'm going to start a business to address this. But it's not just about starting a business that people with a entrepreneurial mindset have. They also need something from NetBank, not just NetBank, but something around money. What is that something? They need not only to access money. No, that's a different story. Yes, you can get a startup money, you can win a prize, but it's one thing to have money. You also need to manage it well. In your personal life and in your business. It's the same person. The very same person who is managing money in their own personal life, in your household, is the same entrepreneur. If I was a manager, it's just in your own life. Can you imagine as a business? You can't. Right? So, people with a high entrepreneurial mindset, what do? They want to improve their skills of managing money. They say, you know what, money is so important in life in general. And for my business to do well, we know at Nedbank, number one reason small business fail is not managing money. Imali angena is called revenue. When we sell like I'm making a profit, because you are not taking our costs or expenses into account. I'm running a business. End of the month, you can't see. Where is the money going? So entrepreneurial mindset says, number one, I acknowledge. I need to learn more about managing money. I need to know more. Here in revenue, here in my expenses, here in my costs. Not only that, number two, I need to know for my business. What does it mean for me in terms of growing my business? Ne? Let me tell you a shocking statistic. I want you to think about it yourself. Research says, ne? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just counted these 10 people here. Ne? It says 2 out of 10. So 1, 2. I don't know which 2, but 1, 2. Spend a minimum 20 minutes a month thinking about their money. 2 out of 10 working South Africans, whether an entrepreneur or not, doesn't matter. They 20 minutes before it. What else do you spend your time on? Uku Facebook, uku Instagram, you are Netflixing, but you don't have 20 minutes. Just in jail, you open your bank account. Is there those phone call debit orders? Ne? Number one, and fix them if they are there. Number two, just see idea, how can I make more money? Right? So, entrepreneurial mindset says, each one of you here, how much time do you spend a month thinking about your finances? 5 minutes, show of hands, 5 minutes. 10, don't be shy. We're learning, we're family. 15 minutes, 1 hand. 30 minutes, 1 hour, right? 2 hours. It's few. You are not spending enough time just thinking about, do I manage my money well or not? Another thing, entrepreneurial mindset, it's about skills, it's about attitudes. So skills, check your bank account, learn more, approach our advisors. Nedbank, we always have people in our branches who can help you with general issues around managing money. Okay, let's stop that one. As I finish, it's also not just about, how many times do we know what's good for us as human beings, but we don't do it. How many New Year resolutions? How far are you with your New Year resolutions? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. It's human nature. We get excited. Resolutions. And what happens? We get busy. We forget. So a mindset is very important because you are constantly asking yourself, why do I do what I do? I set up my resolutions every year. I don't do them. Meetings on market business, I don't seem to be doing it. I'm not getting new clients. You need time to sit and just think. Human beings, we like doing busy. And just think about your business. Why did I do this week? How many new customers did I get? I'm a customer. Why? Entrepreneurial mindset, curiosity. You are always asking yourself questions. When you come back to my finances, questions about finances. Let me finish off with this. Every one of us, you have a relationship with money. You have a money mindset. A mindset is belief and attitude. Can anyone who doesn't have beliefs and attitudes about money put up their hand? Is there such a person here? No. Amen. We all have beliefs. We all have attitudes towards money. I want to leave you with one. For some of us, imali means power. Power. When I have it, I'm powerful. Kwabanye it means status. Hey, bazobona ukuthi ngigqoka kahle, Kavela. Right? Lacoste. Is that the right thing? Lacoste is a brand. So you show it, and I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm illustrating to you everyone has attitudes and a mindset towards money. For some people, money is security. I want to make it secure, my family, and then in retirement, whenever I get there, I am okay. For abanye abantu, money means giving. I want to get it and share it with others. You heard beautiful stories from our teachers today. If I win, I will employ more people. If I win, I will mass produce my product. This is what I'm doing for the community. So the question I want to leave you with, because you are talking entrepreneurial mindset, it's linked to money mindset. What is your money mindset? So what are your beliefs about money? What are your attitudes towards money? Are you like Big Zulu? Nani. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? But you need a mindset of sitting, thinking, and reflecting. It's the beginning of the year. You may have set your resolutions. It is not too late because today is 28th January. I want to leave you with one message as I am representing NetBank. Just one. Because if I tell you too many things, you may forget them. One day, put it in your book. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. You know, we talk about date. I'm going out with a date with my boyfriend. Now I've been married for 25 years. I still go out with a date with my wife. I want to give you an idea. Also because February is here. Month of love, Valentine's Day. Have a date with your money. You need to sit and really think about what's happening with your personal monies. Then you close it. How do I think about it? How am I using it? Is it doing what I want it to do for me? Not the other way around. Then you finish that date with personal money. Then you go to the one for your business. Do I know what's happening to my monies in the business? Or are you those entrepreneurs which just say, I know I appointed an accountant. Hey, they're handling my money. When you don't know what's happening, you need to set a date. Just like you set this card to watch your favorite movie, you set time to do your hobbies, you need to set time. And the entrepreneurial mindset says at least 30 minutes a week looking into what's going on with your money. You know we are family. We will come again. You will thank me for just one thing. Have a date with your finances. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please don't go off stage. Don't go off stage. Simshayile Mzanda. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Frank. Please come through.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, man.
Come do it.
What's the one piece of advice that you can give to our audience that changed your life around money?
100%. So, one is this. You have to acknowledge where are you with your monies. You know what got you to there? There's no one else. It's your behavior with money that got you there. You know, when you acknowledge, I am the one who caught myself here with how I'm spending my money. Then you put a comma. Therefore, I can take myself out of here. I was blacklisted 2002. Kanishi Ota, Mashonis. I can tell you a long story. I don't know if they're happy about our family, but anyway, it's safe because it's a family. Hey, now I am putting out smaller than skeletons. They might not be happy with the speaker, but we all start somewhere with money. Advice will change my life. You got yourself there with behavior. Therefore, you can get yourself out. Power.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Dr. Frank Simshayile Mzanda. Duncan, can we just get would like to just get a photo of you? Very precious photo. our cameraman is gonna, if you can just stand in the,
Thank you,
the
thank
middle,
you.
yeah. But you must do the power pose, the one with the money, when you are out of
want
there.
for money?
Yeah. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, Dr. for love, his energy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. You got yourself there. You can get yourself out. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Right, talking about money. Maybe you can just, for the next 30 seconds, you've got financial goals for 2023, right? And you want to make a lot of money, ne? If you're online audience, just share with us maybe what some of your financial questions around mindset. But now, maybe just for like 30 seconds or so, just share with the person on your left, on your right, what are some of your financial goals for this year? Why expose the number? What the I mean, for now, there's a bag of you know, you think you're full of your lens of 10, 15 million only? Man, what are some of your financial goals for the year? What are some of the financial lessons that you've learned that you're taking into the year? Don't have to expose the number. Don't talk about the number. Eh? All right. While we've got many of you raised your hands. Can I see one more time that were wanting to inquire or even get a Netbank pocket pause? Netbank pocket pause. Those of you raised your hand inquiring about Netbank pocket pause. All right, so can we just we're going to pass around just a sheet. Just put down your details and then the Netbank bankers will get to you. Can we just get this list here? All right, now let me be Oprah. Let me give away a prize. We're giving away a prize to... Let me get the right price. Let me get the right price. Okay, I've got it. What we wished for foundation. Are you here? What we wished for foundation? Yes, my brother, come through. Let's give him a round of applause. This is for social media engagement, showing love on social media, telling people where Asim Shailin is at. Come through quickly, my brother. We've got a prize to give to you. Fast, my brother. Fast. Social media engagement. Tell us Asim Shailin is on. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for showing the love. Really appreciate it. From T to you. Thank you, brother. All right. Oh, we're getting so much love also on our Facebook Live. Anthony, thank you so much for sharing the love. Hi, my name is Anthony, running a small business, trying to see what we can get from the township. The price is very low. We look forward to our next session at tea. Guys, it's been a while. When are you coming to Tembisa? Yes. We're going to come to Tembisa. Hashtag Calvin, thank you so much for sharing love, my brother. Calvin on Facebook Live. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together. Beke. We've got Sinazo. Sinazo is watching all the way from the Eastern Cape. We're coming to the Eastern Cape next month. 18th of Feb. We're in the Eastern Cape. So we look forward to seeing you, Snazo. Thank you so much for sharing the love. Really appreciate it. And one of our speakers as well is also in the building. Many of them are coming through. Mamzundi, thank you so much for joining us. You're with us in the building. We really appreciate it. Royal Highness. Her Royal Highness. Nombulelo. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Alright, let's move right along. Are we still together? Hashtag? Man, hashtag! My brother, you said hashtag together bacon. It's real energy. I'm gonna give you a prize. Come to the front, my brother. Let's keep us in yama. Oh, sir. No, I went not down full of my prize. Oh, so is it him? Or is it you? Come to the front. Hey, Tana, I love his energy, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much, my brother. Really appreciate it. This is for you. Part of the family now. Thank you so much, my brother. Alright, we're still together. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together bacon. Next up, we've got the NYDA representative. NYDA representative, please come to the front. Come through, my brother. Come through. Please come, just give him a round of applause. This is an NYDA representative, National Youth Development Agency representative. Is it you, my brother? You're going in the window. He's got because you look champion. There's a lot of fast. Yeah. Let's give him a round of applause. Please, let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. It's an NYDA representative. Amazing opportunities for entrepreneurs. Please be on the lookout. Over to you, my brother.
Thanks. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ntando from the National Youth Development Agency. Would like to thank the T for inviting us so that we can interact with the entrepreneurs. I'm from Bombela Center. I'm very happy that it's packed. I saw one of our beneficiaries was pitching as well that we supported. As the NYDA, our role here is to invite you all guys to come for support. We have trainings for entrepreneurship, which are for free. We also have grants that can assist you guys to buy equipment, stock, and everything that you need for your businesses. We also have branding programs which can assist you. For instance, let's take maybe looking for grants that or funding that is above our scope. You can come for business plans consultations which are for free. You can also come for advices. We also have mentorship programs within the NYDA. For instance, let's take maybe I saw someone who's doing at the back, someone who's having or is selling PPE stuff at the back. He's exhibiting. For instance, let's take maybe you need a mentor that will assist you in terms of growing your business, in terms of formalizing it. We also assist in that manner. And all these products and services that I've mentioned to you, they are all for free. Our offices, we used to be in Samor Marshall Drive, in Biza Place, but we have moved. We now based at Absa Square. You all know where Absa Square is, right? Absa Square is, we're at the 5th floor. We just moved in. So you can come. We open from Monday to Friday. We open from 8 to 5. That is our working hours. And then the money that I've mentioned, because I know everyone here is looking for cash, is looking for money. It's a grant. You don't pay it back. It's money for free, but you need to meet the requirements. Our requirements is that you need to attend training, which is mandatory. You need to attend training. After you've attended training, our grant starts from 1,000 up to 250,000. And we have four different thresholds. The first one, the easiest one, is from 1,000 to 10,000. The second threshold is from 1,000 to 50. But the second threshold needs you to be registered already. You need to be having a company registered with CIPC. You also need to be owning a business account registered with SARS as well. And then the third one, you need to be already in existing, like you must have experience in whatever that you're doing. The fourth one as well, you need to be existing, but
the first threshold and the second threshold, it can be for startups. It's easy, it's the easiest. We also work with, I see my stakeholder here, also work with MEG, we also work with CIFA, and we also work with the Office of the Premier. You must be on the lookout. There's a funding that is open now from the Office of the Premier. They fund, they got money, so you must also apply, Office of the Premier. In short, I'm closing. Our offices are at Absa Square, 5th floor, and then in the province we have offices at Secunda, the other one is at Woodbank, the other one is at Bushbuckridge, Tulamash municipality. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you so much. NYDA representative, my brother, so many opportunities that are there for entrepreneurs. Make the most out of it. And you must hold them accountable. Bakhuluma ngemali, niye niyilanda yona le mali leya. Niyakuyi funding uzokunika. It's got the money. All right, next up we've got a representative from the Department of Small Business. You with us? Not you, not you, not you. Department of Small Business? All right, I think they're busy engaging other entrepreneurs at the back. They've got a stand at the back. Please go and engage them. We're bringing these different institutions because they've got a mandate to serve and look after entrepreneurs. So we must hold them accountable, we must engage them, we must collaborate, we must see how we can work together. So they've got to stand at the back when we have a session. Please go and engage them. All right, are we still together? Yes. Hey, hashtag? Hashtag? Yeah, you are the best so far. Out of all the other provinces we've gone to, you are the best. Yeah, you are the best, the best. Give yourselves a round of applause. Mpumalanga, you are the best. All right. Let me bring up our next speaker. Are we learning? Are we having a good time? Yes. Hey, we're still together, ne? All right. Our next power speaker, Mam Zondi, business mentor, life coach, author, inspirational speaker, philanthropist. She holds the following qualifications: MBA, BTech Marketing, National Diploma in Marketing, Advanced Management Diploma, Certified in Project Management, Diploma in Ministry, Certified Life Coach. Yo, yes, her passion for entrepreneurship has led her to becoming a business mentor for several organizations. 20 years experience. 20 years experience in organizational assistance and enterprise development. She's an author, Mastering Your Business Pitch. She's with us in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, please can we put our hands together. Mam Zondi, business mentor and entrepreneur. Come on, Mpumalanga, let's show some love. Let's show some love. Mpumalanga. Over to you.
Bati angcedwa. Greetings, millionaires. We have millionaires in the house. That goes without doubt. It might not be in your bank account, but definitely you are on the path of achieving that. My father named me Sezanele because he said it's enough about me. And all over my life or throughout my life, I've lived a life that is filled with purpose. I always call myself that I am an employee by choice. So it means my employer knows me and my employer, our relationship is by choice. The day I decide to live, it will be according to my own will. But what I love about my life is that I am an entrepreneur. I'm passionate about entrepreneurs. I was sitting there watching people pitching, and in my heart I said, I wish they had a copy of my book. The panelist was going to have a tough time deciding who's going to win. Because I've been a panelist for pitching competition for years, and what I've learned is what was happening here. opportunity for a pitch competition comes only once. The 50,000 or whatever thousand that will be won today came once. It's never going to come back again. Together with my husband, we're in a water business. Whenever I see water, I see my competitor, and I read what's there. And I'm like, my water is much better than this one. Because I need to know my competitor, isn't it so? Yes. If you are in the business environment and you don't know who's within the same space and what is it that they are doing different than you, then get out of the business. Come and join me there, my employer of choice. We have a space for you. So we have water business, we have an ice business, I'm an author, I'm a business mentor. Something that I'm very much passionate about. I am a mentor for NYDA, resident mentor of NYDA. My journey of becoming a mentor, it was not for me to make money out of it. I started it when I was doing my research, investigating on why our entrepreneurs are failing. And most people, they think our businesses are failing because we don't have money. And it's not the truth. The fact of the matter is that you are stepping in an environment that you have no idea of it. And you are expected to be a jack of all trades. And you are expected by your family, they are waiting with a red pen so that you can fail. And when you fail as an entrepreneur, they say, who do you think you are? What were you trying to do? So I saw that one of on my findings, something that stood out was a lot of businesses were failing because they lack non-financial support. So I started my journey of becoming a mentor. I don't come cheap. I charge people. That's my business. I'm an entrepreneur. Yes, if you call me, certainly, and I can guarantee you that you are going to turn around your business 360 degrees, start making those millions. So you have to pay for my time. Time is money. That's the only thing that is valuable that me and you have. And if you misuse your time, then you rather go join those who are in the graveyard. So let me share how I think I've made it. I haven't made it yet, but I think I'm on my journey of making it. And how do I know I'm on my journey of making it? I've started my mentorship journey doing free mentorship for NYDA where they are not paying me, other organizations. Then I'm like, this thing is getting serious. Then I started to monetize that. I started to say, I pay you for my time. And then now, where I am, I'm like, I do not want to be known as a local mentor or coach. So I've started spreading my wings outside Africa. And then I saw, Africa now, they recognize me as a mentor. My next 5-year plan is to be a mentor international. That journey doesn't come when you sleep. It doesn't come easy when you are lazy. I always say, whenever I meet my mentee, the first thing that we do, set realistic goals for yourself and for your business. You can never know where you want to go to until you know what do you want to achieve. So when you are set, the first thing as entrepreneurs that we need to do each and every year is to sit down and say, what have I achieved last year? Why I did not achieve it? What is it that I should have done better? What is it that I said I was going to do? By doing so, you are able then to set realistic goals that are going to achieve you to become a better person in the next year. So the first thing, we need to set realistic goals. We always say your goals need to be smart. Not smart the way you are dressing, not smart the way you are looking. But set smart goals. You've got technology, go and Google. Entrepreneurs, read. What does it mean when you are setting smart goals? And lucky enough with Google, they even have examples. You can sit there and then you follow to make sure that at the end of December, you are able to go and review. The second thing that you need to do, you need to get a mentor. One of the best investments that we need to do for ourselves as entrepreneurs. I always say, if I had a mentor early in life, I will be far by now. Some of the progress in my life are delayed because I struggle to open those doors for myself. And once you have a mentor, it's like you have someone that allows you to tap into their broad shoulders, and they assist you to open certain doors that on your own you struggle to open. You don't then just go into NYDA and say, NYDA says Anele is your mentor. Can I have Anele? No. You check, what am I aligned to what you want to achieve? Is this person credible enough for me to trust them? Because this day and age, everybody is a mentor. Everyone is a coach. But then if you tap into, when you open yourself as a mentor, I get to understand your business operation from A to Z. So if you then align with a greedy person, definitely tomorrow you'll see the same person who was trusted as my mentor opening the same business. Because you are not the same, Angit. And we need to be truthful about each other and say, check credibility, ask. We do not want to ask people, she said she's a mentor, who has she mentored? That's a very important people. I always connect to people according to where they are going, because that's where my journey is going. If I can say that your journey is from Nelspruit to Kanyamazane, and then this is where it ends, that's not where I want to end. It means my journey together, it's going to end here, and I'm going to leave you and find someone who's going to help me to continue my destination. Hallelujah. You guys are too serious. And then the next thing that you need to do is to develop proper systems within your business. What Doctor was saying, you will never achieve it. You will never have an entrepreneurial mindset if you lack system within your business. Because system, they allow you to first, me and my employer of choice, when you go there and say, I'm looking for funding, we check your financials, especially if you are saying, I've been operating for 5 years. We want to see your track record. We want to see your bank account. How healthy is your bank account? We want to see your discipline in financial management. Most of the people, they have a business account and they say, at the beginning of the year, I want to pay myself 10,000. Down the line, 3 months, they get a tender for $1 million. They start paying themselves 100,000. That was not part of the plan, isn't it so? So once you have system in place, system are going to remind you, our projections for the year are saying I'm drawing 10,000 from my business. And also that it allows you to be able to save. We are coming from a time of the impact of COVID. In one of the programs where I am a mentor, success of the entrepreneurs, none has collapsed since pre and post-COVID. Because one of the things when we come in as mentors, we are saying, show us your saving account. So that then we can talk through your saving account. When you say, I want to scale up as an entrepreneur, how much have you saved? Because funding institutions, they might not fund you. Yes, they are there, but they might not fund you. Are you then going to delay your growth because you are having it difficult having access to finance? Definitely not. This is your goal. This is your dream. This is not where you want to see yourself. So learn to save. Saving is very, very critical for each and every entrepreneur. The second one, pay yourself first. Important. It's my business. When I sell my book, a portion of my book, it goes to this board. Because it's this person who has invested. Do not say, I'm always going to be the last one to be paid. I have to start with everyone. Why are you going to be then encouraged to wake up tomorrow? Because this business is not paying you. So learn to pay yourself. Learn to have proper financial management system in place. Also develop yourself. That's the third thing. Invest in personal development. Attend such gatherings. This is an agenda for entrepreneurs. You are sitting next to a like-minded person. You are sitting with someone who has shared struggles, and some of them, it's more than what you think you have. Most of the entrepreneurs, when I meet them, they're like, I've seen it worse. I'm like, I don't even know how many businesses I've tried and they've collapsed. Regardless of my experience, regardless of the people that I know. But I have failed. And I've learned that, you know what, failure is the best medicine that can teach you. Because when you fail, it's like you are put on camera, everybody can see you. And that brings anger. And that motivates you. That inspires you to try and do more. Most of the people, when they fail, they want to collapse. I always say, I love what NYDA was saying. We have currently the Mpumalanga Youth Development Fund, and it. Most people, when you ask, have you applied? Young people, they're like, that thing is it's not for us. It's already for bosses and we definitely know we're not going to qualify. You are already giving yourself a red mark before you even try. So I always say, when an opportunity presents itself, don't put your heart. Put the pen in the paper, take the application, put it in the box, and continue living. Because when you will never know, what if they fund you? But when now you said it's for certain individuals. So whenever an opportunity comes, have a stubborn faith and say, this is for me. I deserve to be the one of the beneficiaries. Because all my papers are in order. Because I've put all my system in place. Because I have clear direction of where my business is and where I want to take my business. Because most of the time we expect anyone to find you. As I was seated there, I said, even if I had money, there's no business that I can fund. Because most of the people who were pitching, they did not tell me how much they are making. It's only 1%. But when we are looking for investors, what do they want? Money. They want return on investment. So if you don't talk about money, then why are we wasting time? Because it's all about money. We are here because of money. We want to learn. It's not because we are bored. But we want to learn, be empowered, and go out and make more money. Then the next thing, trust the process. My journey as an entrepreneur has never been easy. Each and every door that I think I've opened, it's not yet wide open. There are certain doors where it's only my feet that it's in. My head and my body, I'm still trying to push and make that door open. Trust the process. In your life as an entrepreneur, trusting the process. One of the things that you need to do is to learn to appreciate yourself. Appreciate your journey. Appreciate your struggle. Second thing that you need to do is to build your network. Because it is through my network that I'm standing here today. Because my network is my net worth. I only make money or I get doors open through the people that I know. The next thing that you need to do is to always respect each and every one. Don't come into a room and want us to feel you that you've happened and you've arrived. Because the day you fall, we are all going to stand far and start laughing at you. In your process of developing, the last one that you need to do is use social media wise. One of the things that can make you and can break you is social media. I always laugh when I meet people, they say, hey, you like social media. And I laugh, I'm like, hey, that's where I make money. Because when people are looking for someone to share, they need to go and check, who is this person, isn't it so? And when they go, the only platform that we currently have access to, that we can be able to check on people's credibility, is through social media. So if we are running a business, in one of the sessions I had at NYDA, I said, send me your social media links as entrepreneurs. The reason why, I think it's my time up. That's why that's the bell. The reason why I was saying that, I wanted to be able to advise them correctly, to say, you need to separate Cezanelle as an employee, Cezanelle as someone who has an NPO, Cezanelle who's an author, Cezanelle who's a wife and everything. So when you go to my business page and you see me always chilling, drinking and everything, will you call me for your event? No. Because now you don't trust whatever I'm going to be sharing with your people. So it is important that if you are in a business of selling water, when we go to your page, let's see everything that's relevant to water. I always say to entrepreneurs, follow or like-minded people, because that's where you get business. When someone is sharing something, also share or comment. Immediately when there's a comment, one goes into your page and check who is this. And you will definitely find a customer from that. Lastly, be intentional about what you are doing in life or why you are living. I always say I live my life aligned to a purpose. What I do here, I do it for free. I do it when I am paid because it's my purpose and my passion. Passion drives you and passion will never let you down. However, do not then allow everyone to then determine how much is your value. You are the author of your own life. Tell people how much you are worth and command people to respect you and your business. If you've employed people, fire them with a smile because they are costing you more. You lose a customer instead of retaining a friend. In a business world, we don't make friends because once you become my friend, then we'll have an issue. I must be able to say you are out of line and you are fired without even a notice. I'll take you to system. Remember clause 15. Remember I have system in place. You refer them, employment contract, clause mang states that. And you've been doing this for this trend. I've been monitoring it. It's time you leave. Because it's either my door is going to be closed or you will always be here and be an expense into my pocket. I pray and hope that you guys become a success. And thank you very much to T for having me. I thank you. I can leave this here.
I want to. So much passion. So much love. Man, oh, man, watch out on the stage. But phone ukahamba manje so Ngala simshayeleni izandla. Please can we put our hands together one more time for it, please? We need to get a picture of you. Yes. You need to, your posing moment. All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together. Bekelebeke. Thank you so much, Siyabonga kakhulu, mama. Thank you. And I like what you said. You don't come cheap. But as long as you price. But you don't come cheap. Okay. Network, okay. All right. Really, really appreciate it. Next up, Ndumiso. Please come through, my brother. Where we are today, it's a beautiful, beautiful venue. Very hot, but very beautiful. It's owned by a very young guy, Ndumiso, who's going to just tell us briefly about this place, what it's about, what it's hoping to achieve. But he's the man that's hosting us today. Ikamala Ndumiso. Please can we put our hands together for Ndumiso. Come through, my brother.
Thanks, Bo. Good afternoon, guys. Or is it still the morning? I'm not sure. Ndumiso. This is my venue. Well, I don't like to say it's mine. It's a family venue because I mostly hire my younger brothers, cousins. I look to obviously just empower within the family. We started this venue in 2017. And ever since we started it, I think the vision was basically just to give back to the community. And when that happened, obviously it took a different direction. We got involved into liquor, and I think that's what obviously then became the bulk selling point of what the business was. And then we obviously deviated away from what it was we were planning to do. In 2020, we went through a serious drought where the business was, obviously it went under because of COVID. And the storm obviously took over and it destroyed what was part of the business on this end. It gave us a chance to obviously go and reinvent ourselves, come back the way that you guys have seen the venue now. Our mission obviously going forward from this point onwards is to do such seminars and workshops. We would like to obviously empower and give back. We've built stalls at the back because obviously when we came in, we're interested in obviously our ROI, our return on investment. We're in a hurry to make back our money. And obviously once we saw that it's not just about the money, especially when you're from the township. You have to give back, you have to empower. We changed the whole model, and this time around we're about, I would say, empowering the youth, giving back to the community by obviously offering them a chance to come and sell. Because it's quite a huge venue, as you can see. I don't know some of you if you've been to the top. We've got swimming pools for the young ones. We've got this big pool this side. So we really appreciate the turn up, and we will show obviously with the years to come what we're capable of. And we thank Nedbank, we thank T. Yeah, I think that's I was hijacked, guys, so I didn't prepare a speech. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother. Just I'm a cheat, and we're just pushing, man, for a better life, better community, and we wish you all the best, my brother. It's my first time actually here in MP. Well, when I come here again, I'm gonna come to this place. Yeah, for sure. Now I'm gonna come to this place, for sure. All right, we've got another prize to give away. Who would like a prize? Shame. Shame. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together Bekele Beke. We're giving away a spot prize to the first person who arrived here. I think we forget before 10. Before 10. Oh, you heard before 10. And they've got a really, really amazing business. Stargazer, say it with flowers. Cynthia, please come to the front. Ushai. We're giving away the spot prize to Cynthia. She was the first one to arrive here. What time? She was here first. We saw her first. As we were coming in, she was coming in. She's coming to the front. She's very shy. They've got an amazing business. I think they're doing flowers as well. Bafet, February, tingana ma flower. Negelento le tingana ma flower. Tingana ma flower. Cynthia coming to the front. Cynthia, please. Cynthia, go put something. Come on. That side. Yeah. Talk about branding. Talk about falling in love with your business. Talk about the mindset. Look at her branded. She's got Lily Beach, she's got the name and she's got the business. You're the first one to arrive, and you've got an amazing stall at the back. You flowers, ne? Yes. Yeah. Hey, I can so I can say All right. So we've got a prize to give away to you. A spot prize. Spot prize. You're the first one to arrive. To say thank you. You're first one. Oh, born. Yes. This is your prize. Please can we give a round of applause? It's a pleasure. So there's I know I'm not supposed to do this, and they might get mad with me, but it will be on me. It's fine. I'm giving you another prize. It's a t-shirt for you. Yeah, I'm giving you another prize. They're looking at me. They're like, we still got the Nedbank pocket pause going for only 89 rand. Only. How many of us are getting one today before we leave? Okay, but the hands have dropped. No, Dr. Frank, you might have scared the people speaking about money. They're like, hey, I need to go and have a date with my finances so I can see where I am. 89 rand. All right, please get yourself a Nedbank pocket pause. Please. All right, are we still together? Sisong? Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together. Beke. Beke. Right. Our next speaker is Lucia. Ooh. Simelani. Wow. I'm just looking at the bio and I'm thinking, my goodness. I'm looking forward to your presentation. Powerhouse. Wow. Not only a mother, but a social entrepreneur, activist, but also successful business strategist, innovator, concept developer, youth mentor, and more. She's a qualified, aesthetician. It's the first time I hear that. I'm looking forward to hearing you. Qualified aesthetician with advanced medical aesthetician training, holds an international qualification in Sideso and more. She's the founder and CEO of Lucia All Holdings, MD, Lagan Trading and Projects, and more. Mpumalanga, Young Creative Group, and more. This bio is amazing. She's amazing, and she's done one, and we're looking forward to her presentation. Thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and show some love. Mpumalanga, let's show some love. Let's show some love for our next speaker, Lucia Simelani. Come on, Mpumalanga. Come on, Mpumalanga. Let's show some love.
Thank you. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why today, but I'm more jitter. Maybe it's because I'm speaking to my peers, I'm speaking to young people. You know, it's not the easiest to motivate young people. The person that is standing in front of you, it's Lucia Simelani Ochan. I was born in a very small town called Mlomo. And I was raised by a mine worker, and my mom worked for ShopRite in retail. I will give you, I don't like presentations. Reason being is that I believe speaking from a heart as an entrepreneur, it helps to motivate another entrepreneur. How I started and how I got where I am today. As I have said to you, I was raised by a mine worker and my mom worked for retail. I'm born amongst 3 sisters, so we are 4 of us at home. How our parents raised us. They raised us in such a way that we could sell anything. When I mean anything, the sweets, lollipop. There was this big sweet that, you know, we used to sell in the 90s. I'm giving out my age. We used to sell in the 90s. So my older sister will sell at school. We will sell after school. Ngikhulele lokishini like everyone else. So ngithengisile my ice block. So ekhabe sithengisa my ice block, we'll cook it and sell it. That was my first business as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old. That's where I started selling. During school holidays, we were shipped to Nkomazi, where my mom's home is. I will sell chickens. So it means that I was raised from a family that had a business background. So I believe as an entrepreneur, it's either you are born with it, or you are taught, or it's passion, or you study it. But studying it, you need the passion, you need the drive. So from there, because as I've said, my mother worked for retail. In my teen years, I did stock taking. Stock taking, month end, my mom will make sure with a group of friends will go to ShopRite and go and count stock. My first salary was 50 Rand. That was my first salary. That's where I started. From there, I did work. It's not like I went straight to business. I did work because I believe as a young person, you go to tertiary. From tertiary, you need to be employed. That's where I started. My first employer was Radio Texas, where I was a newsreader. From there, I moved to Matamo Cultural Village as their public relation officer. But I remember correctly when Matamo started, it was a field, there was nothing. Matamo is situated in a border between South Africa and Eswatini. In that border, there were tourists that were passing. Then I saw an opportunity to say, you know what? These people, they spend between 15, 20 minutes to make sure all their passports are stamped and there's nothing that they are doing. I started selling coffee. That was my first business. Remember, I was employed. I started a business within a business that I was employed with because I sat down with my boss and I said, this is an opportunity that I'm seeing. Can you please give me? He said, do so. which I did. Then they ended up having what? A coffee shop. It was my idea, my business. To move fast forward, I was employed by government. I did work for government. I did work for one department that everyone doesn't like, Department of Home Affairs. I was an immigration officer. I was stamping passports, next. You know, I remember sitting down and said, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I have planned in life. I wanted to be something bigger. And I loved beauty since from a young age. I started researching, what is it that I can do? The first business that was formal that I started, it was a hair salon. I owned a hair salon in a small town called Malilan. I was an employer by the age of 25. I employed young women that were doing hair, doing nails. On top of that, I did retail within my business. I was retailing Brazilian hair. Nyawakumbul. You know, Brazilian hair, they started around 2004 entering. I was the first one to sell. So I was selling Brazilian hair. I will cross the border, go to Mozambique, stock, come back. Mozambique, not even stocking in South Africa. Go to Mozambique, stock, come back and sell. But the biggest mistake that I have made as an entrepreneur to give credit. For me, I believe if you run a business, make sure when you give credit, you will get your money back. So I had to follow people, sell to close friends, they never paid me back. I stopped selling because of that. I opened a small boutique because I love clothes, I love shopping, and I saw that I was, you know, overspending. I started a boutique, I started selling clothes. That's where I started. I closed my boutique because nakona benginzan, I will give credit. And when it's time for collection, nothing, people don't want to pay. Then I decided, I was still working with Home Affairs at that time. Then I decided to go back to school and study. That's when I went and studied somatology. And a lot of people, when I tell them I studied somatology, they will ask, what's that? Somatology is the study of the body. It has to do with beauty, skincare, massages, manicures, pedicures. And what I love about this industry, it has revolved. It has revolved in such a way that there's medical aesthetic, where we call them estheticians. This is what I am today. As the speaker that was here before me, Zanele, said, we have to develop ourselves. I did that. I developed myself. I went on and I did advanced medical aesthetics. This is where Oteo Health and Skincare was born. Oteo Health and Skincare was born in 2010 when I was studying somatology. Because when I was studying, I told myself, I don't want to come back and work for someone. When I'm done, I want to start my own business. After doing my in-hours, we call them in-hours that we do before you qualify, I did that. Then I started my own business. It was formally opened in Nelspruit, 2014. That's when I started. I was the only employer and employee, meaning that I ran my own reception. At the same time, I did the treatment. Because sometimes I will see 1, 2, 3 clients maybe per day, or sometimes 3 clients in a week, because I was in an industry where people that did not know about it. But as an entrepreneur, I made sure that I got myself out there. I went to radio to market my business. I did free interviews. I went to departments, to businesses to teach women about beauty. Explain to them what is somatology, what is it that we do. Even if they invited me in events, I did it for free. But I charge now. I'm an entrepreneur, I have learned. So this is how I got my business out. Later on, within a year, I could employ someone to work with me. Then we started with 2. Today, we are 4 in the business. I have 3 employees under me, and in your business as an entrepreneur or as a business person, it needs you. It needs your commitment. You need to be physically involved, because if you are not, then your business is not gonna make it. I want to talk also about pre-COVID and post-COVID. Remember, all of us, when COVID hit, we didn't know what was going to happen. The line of business that I was in, it was, how can I put it? It was hit the most because we had to close immediately. Reason being is that we are in close contact service. Just imagine you had a business that was operational, it's doing very well. Now you have to close. You don't know how long you're going to close. We closed. Post-COVID, now we are back. We are open. I need to run this business. But remember, we are not making money. I had not planned. As you have said, we have to save. I had saved, but I couldn't give my landlord my saved income because I was thinking about building my business. I was owing about 150,000 of rental. When I came back, my landlord told me they want the money. It's either I pay them or they close me down. I was given 30 days to close. But because I believe in God, I believe God is there all the time, because all of us, we must believe in something that we believe in. I said, God, you know me and you know how much I want this. You won't believe, post-COVID, God opened up an opportunity. My business was able to buy its own property. We're no longer paying rent. We're owning our own property. That's where we are situated, Plaza 10, 52 Brown Street. Till today, we are open. How did I survive within COVID? Because we couldn't sell. I started selling the products that were in my clinic, my stock, to clients, delivering. And one thing, I was one of those who sold umhlonyan. How many of you sold umhlonyan? Yes, I sold Artemisia because I understand what is Artemisia. I studied plants, so I know healing plants. So I was one of those who sold umhlonyan in COVID, and I made money. I made money understanding our people believe in herbs. Up until today, it's the one that sustained my business. I believe as an entrepreneur, if I didn't think outside the box, I don't think I'll be standing here today. During COVID, as an entrepreneur, because I think outside the box, I established my products that I wanted to do all along, which is called Nabongwani Naturals. It's a skincare product because I saw a gap within my industry. The product that I stock is from outside the country and it's very expensive. Our local people, they cannot afford. So what I've done is I collaborated with a manufacturing company within South Africa so that my product can match the product that I'm stocking in. So today, I'm a founder and owner of a skincare product. A skincare product that I understand, that I can explain to you, which is natural, that I'm doing. So I believe as an entrepreneur, if you put your mind in what you are doing, or if you dream bigger and follow your dreams and be passionate and develop yourself and be committed and be disciplined, you will make it. You talk about long-term and short-term goals. I do that. I wake up in the morning, I plan. The plans that I revisit is my short-term because I believe those are the plans that are easier to do. Something that is difficult for me to achieve, I push them to long-term. Short-term is what I can achieve now. I'm not a person that said, I'm a New Year's resolution. No, I go back and look at what I said last year. Have I achieved it? If I haven't, you talk about having mentors. You know, I come back to you. She's one of my mentors. I call her my mentor. Sometimes I call her my mentor. I go back to her. I ask, I go for skills development. Up until today, I'm still learning, I'm still studying. I go for seminars, within my industry. Take up space. If you hear there's a seminar, go for it. It doesn't matter. Mina attend a seminar about agriculture. Hey, I don't know, but I believe they've helped me. They didn't pay me anything, but I've learned something from those seminars. I've traveled to China. I've traveled to India just for seminars, and I've learned from B2B, business to business, from people from different countries. Maukona uafoda, and not that government has funded me. No, I had not been funded by government. I'm self-funded, and what I do is I reinvest in my business. At the same time, I check what is new that I can invest in. So I won't be long. If you guys would like to interact and you guys would like to ask some question, I will take maybe 1 or 2 questions or 3, then I can sit down. Thank you. Oh, before I thank you, I would like to thank T. Gakulu, Mr. Bulelani, for giving me this platform, and NetBank. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think I'll be standing here in front of you and talking to you guys. And thank you for being a wonderful audience and listening. And I hope you would have learned something from me. Tengisa noma yini, noma is stock sweetie or ice to an Eskimo. You'll go somewhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Come on, we can show more love. Let's give a round of applause. Incredible. Before she got on stage, she was like, oh, I'm so nervous. And she just spoke from the heart, genuine, from the heart. Siyabonga kakhulu. All right, we're going to open it up. Does anybody have any questions? I've got just 3 hands. I need 3 hands. First question, second question, third question. Did you have a hand up?
Yeah, fourth question.
Okay. All right, we'll start with you, my sister.
Sanbonani. My name is Santhia Mtetwa, proud owner of Royal Rose Gold. I sell fragrances, and I'm also interested in starting a skincare product. So my question is, Lusha, I wanted to know, Guti, how long did it take you to ufunze and then my products ako? How do you market them and how do you sell them in Pagatini? Do you sell them as stolo or do you also do pop-ups and ukona kanjani ukuthi uchazele ama customer la difficult because nale problem leyo nyalo ku business yami lele ngirana. Thank you.
Okay. Can I answer before I
sure.
forget? Yeah. You said
Cynthia Mtetwa.
Okay, Cynthia. I think what makes it easier for me, it's because of the studies that I've done. I've studied somatology, and somatology in a aromatology that we study. So we study plants and we study oils. I keep the products in my clinic, but I'm using social media as well to reach other clients that do not come to my clinic. I haven't started doing pop-ups because it's just a year where we have developed and started selling the product. If you would like me to assist you and mentor you, I can do that. And I can also refer you to schools where you can continue to study because there are courses that you can do. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lucinda Masinga. I wanted to ask you on your business when it comes to investors, because I feel like some established business, the moment investors come, they feel like you don't know me, you don't know the hurdles that I pass through. So I want to know how you feel about investors, and if investors come, what terms do you give them? Because now you are a self-made woman when it comes to your business. So I want to understand the relationship one can have with investors. Thank you.
Okay. Lucinda, as I've said, there's nothing wrong with dreaming big. My dreams is to see Oteyo Aesthetic Clinic in every town. to see Nabongwane Naturals in every skincare or everyone having it in their home. I'm open for investors. When it comes to terms, the business still has to stand. You know, investors, they cannot come and take over the business. That's the first terms. Other terms, I believe it can be discussed once the investors have proposed what is it that they want to bring into my business. And also with help and advice that I can get, that's where I will be able to pull out my terms. Thank you. Yes.
Sanbanan.
Hello.
Okay, I'm Tracy Nyati. I just started a company of laundry and cleaning services. So, since you spoke about your products, my question is that, do you mind or are you open to sharing the contacts? Because my long-term goal is to having like my own products that I can use in my cleaning company. Are you open in sharing maybe that journey of how you got to know the manufacturing company and so on, so that, yeah.
Okay, I will simply refer you. We have CEDA in the province that can assist you, and because they have that program of developing products. So kindly visit them and they will refer you, they will also refer you to schools in Pretoria that will help you to manufacture your own product. Yes, I am open for an advice. Thank you.
I think we have...
He wanted...
Yeah, we've got one more question.
Norman here from Evergreen Aging.
From?
Evergreen Aging Terrariums. So I wrote here that apart from the business itself, sometimes as entrepreneur, we solely focus on building products with agency to put it out there so that people can quickly buy them. But then we forget about customer segmentation. So you've sold a lot of things in your life, right? And every single one of them, I'm sure, like somatology is also a niche, has a niche market. What would you say is the best way to segment your business? Segmentation.
What is the best way?
Yeah, to segment your business. And maybe like try to incorporate insight in your answer for customer experience.
Sure. You know what, as you have said, somatology is a niche business. And being a niche business, the business that I'm in, it's more self-marketed. And when clients come, you have to make sure that you are more professional than more than anything before you even sell that product. As you have said, we are quick to put our product out there. You really need to understand, the ingredients that are within the product before you even put it out there. So when our clients comes in, that's where we start. It's not about walking in and picking up a product and going out. So there's a whole lot that goes in within the business. I don't know if I've answered you.
I think my question was mostly like on segmentation. Like what's the best way to segment? Because I'm also doing a business which is a why not product, right? Like I have to spend customer acquisition costs to actually get that thing on your face. But then I have to segment that, like who's my client, their personas and all those things. And I have to collect data to say, oh, this person bought because of this and that. So I treat it like a science experiment. What's the best way to segment?
For us, let me put it this way. For us, we collect data. And within the business, our clients, as I've said, when they come in, it's a one-on-one consultation. They complete client cards, which help us to see which products that works. So that's how we segment our business. There's no any other within the field that I'm in to segment a business. Currently, I'm not selling, let's say, outside. I see clients that comes in, they consult. So this is how we see, this is how we segment our business. And also, we sell our products according to skin types. We don't just sell products because we are selling products. We check the number of clients that we see. In my clinic, I deal with acne clients, which is 80% and 90% of those clients that I see. And the conditions that they deal with, it's acne and hyperpigmentation. Aging clients, a black skin does not crack, so we don't see most of those. So that's how we segment, and this is how I have developed my product range to suit a certain skincare, certain skin, at the same time, it suits all skin types. So this is how we segment within my line of business. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you so much. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Lucia. Sister Manga created a product for Amachita.
Yes, it does. Actually,
you've got to keep us young.
Actually, the avocado oil that we sell, it's
Yeah.
good for your beard. It's good for your skin. You know, you have hyperpigmentation. It can actually
me young.
assist you. How do I look? I'm 43 years old. So yes, you look young.
Ooh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy that one for.
Thank you so much.
Stay younger.
mentorship is such a vital and important part, because majority of young individuals, and I think in this particular case, young black individuals are going out into the world building stuff almost with no blueprint.
Yeah.
Maybe just tell us a bit about, future leaders and part in the mentorship program.
Yes. All right. Part of what I do is I'm a patron of the Royal Ngubane Foundation. So we're not a cause that is specific. An NGO that is specific to a specific cause. I'm responsible for women, I'm responsible for youth, I'm responsible for Bangla Batsala, I'm responsible for the disabled. So, but then this program targets specifically Lusha. It is called Future Leaders because we believe Uguti, they are our future torchbearers. They are the ones who are going to move this country forward. So looking at the rate of unemployment in South Africa, we felt the need we need to empower them. And Future Leaders is a youth-based initiative where we organize entrepreneurship seminars such as this one, where we invite government parastatals, we invite the public and the private sector, businesses, and we try and encourage Bangla Basha. I'm from a rural family. Where I'm based, Gusima Pandlin, Gwahoe, if you've been to Gwahoe. We are surrounded by farms. So through this program, we try and encourage Lusha. Would say there's so much more you can do other than farming, because most of them, their livelihood is centered around farming, and we try and push Uguti. There's so much you can do. There's opportunities in IT, there's opportunities not only agriculture, there's opportunities available everywhere, but also with what they have around them, of which emakasi atuguti kuni space. We also encourage them to use what they have, and that program is centered around that. Use what you have where you are. Basically, that's how I started. I looked around, what can I do using what I have to upscale myself? So that's what we do. We encourage them. We've got young leaders now who have taken up photography. We encourage them, you can actually use that camera and make a living out of yourself. So we are go event, as you can see here, there's content creators, there's social media, we encourage them to look into the beauty industry. All you need is a beauty kit. You can start a makeup empire. So it's about that. It's a mentorship program, and it's really what we pride ourselves for, what we've done for the youth where I come from.
It's amazing work. Now, you do so many different things. How do you balance? Because I ask this also on the backdrop of ordinarily being an entrepreneur, you start the business as an events company, but the events don't come, so you start selling bricks.
Yeah.
But the brick season ends, and then you start selling fruits. And then people don't really like fruits, or they are seasonal, then you start selling dresses. So we end up doing so many different things, and sometimes we do them almost with no good intent apart from making money, but sometimes the intent is to get enough money to feed into the main business, and we need to be very strategic about that. But I like this question around balance, because I struggle with balance.
Yeah.
And how do you sort of navigate the different things that you work on?
And it's really not easy, because looking at Simola, South Africa, you find yourself dabbling with, different things, because you're trying to make it, So, and they always say, Uma guru business, try and focus, business, we call it, say, until. But the conditions that we live in, they call for us to be proactive in our thinking, to be strategic, to look at our environment. If this is working for me now, will it work for me in the future? What can I do that is aligned to a business yami that I can add. Going back to my inspiration, my father, I always draw inspiration from him, from Spaza Shop, supermarket, and then he realized that there's so much competition around, the village. What else can I add that can, help maximize profits? So then waeda igesi, waeda transportation, and all those things are things that he needed in order to boost the business that he already had. And that's what I do. We run events in Imimemo. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them. So within Imimemo, kufuneka, sound, kufuneka stage, kufuneka catering, and that's how, I found myself doing events management, because then instead of outsourcing, then I'm able to use, that division that is in-house, and we cook our own food using bomanga bendao, so we do our own catering. So you always look around to see what can you add as a value proposition to your business. So it's easier to manage because first I love what I do. It's not something completely different to what I'm doing. I'm just adding value to one, increase or maximum profits, to ease my cash flow, to create more work obviously, and to just allow me to be able to, grow my business in a way. So that's how I find balance. Everything is centered into what I do already.
Now, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, there's so many young, amazing women in this room, and some might not necessarily have the confidence, and some might even have doubts. Do I even have the economic right to go chase my dreams?
Yeah.
Do I have my own, my own personal, the personal strength to say that I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go into male-dominated spaces and take over? And sometimes the doubt is that because and I sort of allude to the story most of the time when I talk to say, in most of the places and most of the corporates I do work with, it's the amazing women that are there that are championing for this big, amazing corporate.
Yeah.
But whenever we have engagements and it's asked who has done this, it's never the women that show up. It's the guys, I guess, that's also it's also like predominantly a culture thing that has happened. What would your advice be to this young, amazing lady who's here, who's running her business? She's doubting herself, she's double thinking, she doesn't necessarily think that she's got the economic right to participate and to dominate in her space.
Yeah. What I can say is, as an entrepreneur, you need to have that enduring spirit, that resilient spirit. Anything can happen. You might face challenges along the way, not because you're a woman, not because you come from a rural background, but it's they are those doorkeepers, who will open the door, but and you must do certain things in order for you to get in. So we have those challenges. You just need to believe in yourself, believe in your brand, and maybe, for instance, Bolelani might close the door on you, but someone else will open the door for you. And once you lose it from the beginning, you will feel very, in order to succeed, in order to increase my business, I have to do this and this and that. And that is not true. So I'm an advocate for women. And we also have programs where we mentor and develop our young upcoming women. So it really pains me, we have to go through so many obstacles. But in every business, keep pushing. When you fail, fail forward. I think that is just the key to success. Keep going. Not everyone is going to, close the door. And there's so many opportunities available for us out there. Just have to keep on, keep on pressing, keep on checking, and I believe that women are now occupying space, and I'm happy to see that majority of the people that are here today, I think it's women, if Mbungagash. So ladies, a round of applause to you. You could have been somewhere else, you could have said, what, I've got a hair appointment, I've got to so and so to meet at 2 o'clock, I'm going on a date, but you're here today and you're looking for information to empower yourself. And really, thank you, T, for doing what you do, and obviously Nedbank and all the sponsors that have contributed to the upliftment of not only women, but to the youth of South Africa.
And I just think just on that, my personal advice, especially to guys, is create an enabling environment for women to do well.
Yes.
Don't look at a woman and think that's a piece of meat.
Yeah.
That's limited thinking, because if you're really a smart guy, you would understand that women are enablers.
Yeah.
And if you are able to align and affiliate with them, you'll actually open way more doors in business.
Yeah.
Shift the limited mindset. Just as a separate note, because this is, and you sort of ask, how does this come into business? This is some of the conversations I personally have with a lot of male friends. Say, oh my God, but what did she present? What did she present? Is it valuable? Yeah, it's valuable, but maybe, no. Focus. Because when you focus, then you develop, you grow the brand, and you are able to create an enabling environment for the women in and around you. The moment you create this amazing enabling environment, then everyone wins, and you win in the right way, and that is super, super important. So what is, is there a motto you live by? And what is that motto? Or what is the one piece of advice? I know you might have gotten a lot of pieces of advice, but what is the one of the pieces of advice that stands out the most to you? You can either answer both or answer any one of the two.
There's so many, mottos that I live by, but I always look again around me and get motivation and draw inspiration from people like Abo, Mrs. Ochan, from Usis Zanele, from that guy who is selling, vegetables, lapa, under the tree. It's those daily routines that people do, and the commitment that I see in others too, that encourages me to say it is possible. I can do it. Irregardless of where what I have, what I don't have, the environment, that we live in South Africa calls for us, to really stand up and do things differently. So many speakers, such as yourself, actually, when I saw that you are running this program and I received the invitation, I was like, he's such a humble young man. You could have, taken whatever you were given and took it for yourself and ran. But you said, there's people where I come from that look up to me, that need you. And you are now spreading it across, the country. And so it's people such as yourself where I draw inspiration from. And the motto that I live by, again, I would say, we don't have much. Not everyone, has everything. We all start from somewhere. And la ukhona khona, qala, lolonago, kusebenzise, taksida, noma uqala, at a certain level, one day you will reach your full potential. And with whatever that you have, always think Dindlela of maximizing it. How can I improve this and that? And it's just something that I live by every day. And yeah, that's it.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The one beautiful piece of advice that we got there well, there are actually two, because the one we said in the beginning, start with what you have. Because sometimes we undermine what we have. We look down on what we have. And then the second part, just start. You know, there'll never be a good time to start. Start where you are with what you have. And the amazing advice that we would have gotten from Dr. Frank around money mindset, you know, and everything that we would have learned, you know, from Sis Zanele, from Sis Lucia, apply it in your business with these principles and be very diligent and focused on your business. But before I close, I've got one more question, but I don't want to ask it. Two questions. Anyone who's got a question, a compliment? Okay, Dr. Frank is the last one before. Thank you, the lady over there. Maybe let's do it this way, because it's two individuals. Oh, they'll come. Yeah, oh, please, Dr. Frank. Yeah, please. And then the lady, yeah, you can come ask her. Oh, no one told you? Ah, just come. Plus a machine. Yeah, here you go, Dr. Frank.
First, thank you for this amazing opportunity T is doing in communities. My question is, how do you remain so humble, grounded, just an easily approachable person, just given the bio we have had? What is it that grounds you and you experience you as we have today?
Thanks, Dr. Frank.
First of all, thank you for such a wonderful compliment. I would say it's just for the love of people. That's how I grew up. You know, it's who I am. I'm not even gonna try and, you know, glorify myself or anything like that, but it's just who I am. And, you know, and how I was brought out. I was brought up. What else can I say? It's just, you know, when you work with people and when there's people that look up to you, you know, I'll say it again, it's very important to be pants. It's very important to ube umuntu, you know. So yigonjelo ukuthi nje ngingumuntu wabantu, and it's just a natural thing.
Good morning, everyone. So mine is not a question. It's actually directed to you, Putbulelan. I'm gonna wait for him to finish. Putbulelan, I don't know if I should say on behalf of everyone, but I just want to say we really thank you and we really appreciate you. And we appreciate the opportunity, and for whoever is going to win the 50,000 rands, please make sure that you do the best out of it, because most people are struggling to get finances, most people are unemployed, so starting a business is actually a challenge. So for me being here today, I just want to say thank you so much, and I didn't know anything about your organization. I don't know how I heard about it, but being here, I got to actually network and I got to know people and got to know you and your page, and we thank you so much, Queen Siyabonga kuSister Sanele and Sis Lucia and everybody else that has come through to teach us. It is for free. It is not every day where you find an opportunity that you can actually do something for free, and you actually get food as well, and that is free. No, I'm being serious, because the government agencies, they actually conduct trainings and they are unable to give us lunch. So you find that people are coming from far, they are attending these trainings and organizations, but they don't get free lunch. So we just want to say thank you, we really appreciate you. MC, thank you so much.
Wow, thank you to NetBank. Give them a round of applause, right? Because they enable us, they've been enabling us to do this. But just also, it actually reminds me of something. You know, we're doing something, you know, which is a survey that we've put out, the impact of load shedding on small businesses, right? Collectively, when you get the link, just fill it up. You know, so that whatever solutions that we drive is solutions to the entrepreneurs that are out there, which is you, me, who are directly affected by this up and down and up and down and up and down, so that we stop waiting and we start creating our own solutions. Just by way of closing, what would your closing remarks be, your word of wisdom, or anything you just have in your mind and in your heart? Because like Dr. Frank, that's the one thing that got me when I was engaging, like such an approachable, humble individual. And I think that's one thing that I would have always desired from any leader or any individual who's in a position of power, to just be approachable, you know. And we appreciate that amazing quality that you have. And I think for me, I'll learn from that, and I hope everyone else in the room will also learn from that. But your closing words and remarks, and then we move over to the last part of the program.
Just to encourage you, everyone that is here today that is pursuing their business interest, keep pursuing. Don't stop trying. Like I said before, you know, failure is an opportunity to learn. Every obstacle that you might come across, you know, use it as a stepping stone to better yourself, to change your environment. So keep believing in yourself. Everyone, Bulelani, everyone, Magelusha started some way, and they are here today because of that entrepreneurial spirit that they have, that we all need to develop in order, you know, to thrive. Gule economic environment, South Africa, and obviously across the globe. So that's all I can say today. Stay motivated, keep pushing, and fail forward. Thank you.
Let's give the Queen a round of applause. Thank you so much. But before you leave the stage, we just need a single shot of you. Then we're going to give you your gift, as well as our two amazing speakers as well. The center, could we just please have you here? Well, another round of applause. We've got something for you. Bring it up. Logo always facing. Thank you so much. So what we've done, all the exhibitors, all the products we've purchased, Nedbank has purchased products from every exhibitor, and those are the products that we use to give to our speakers, and then we take them wherever we go. Thank you so much. This is, and these from the exhibitor. Buy flowers. Like Dr. Feng said, next month is the month to do every day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause to every lady's best friend. No, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll hand over back to Sbu. Please give the rest of the gifts to our other speakers, and then let's do the last part of our program. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Oh, this is power. Hashtag join us for two. Hashtag together, big in the big. One more time, a round of applause for Mbaula Chat. All right, now we're moving to announcing the winner. Oh. Gifts. Before we do that, we need to give our speakers. Okay, all right. All right, let's get going, Carol. We're going to get to announcing number 5. Can we get their names? Get the envelope. Thank you. Are we ready? Utugile mara upichang. It was in a moment, but you are like you. Can we get a drum roll? Can we get a drum roll? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Not that a drum roll, a thigh roll. All right, and in position number 5, we have Tabile. Tabile, please come to the front and get your gift. Please come to the front. Please come to you. All right, do you have a gift? Yeah. Please come to the front, Rich. All right, one more time, a round of applause for Tabile. That's your gift. Can you get a picture now? Just get the picture. All right, fantastic. Position number 4. Drum roll. We have Zanele. Position number 4, Zanele. Where's everyone? Oh, so full of yo, opportunistic way. Okay. All right, congratulations, Susanne. We'll get to position number 3. Can we get a drum roll, drum roll, drum roll? No. Position number 3 is Sfiso. Sfiso sasekona, can we give a round of applause to Sfiso? Sfiso? Sfiso is Kataka. Oh, okay. So you put no, Sfiso name. All right, so Zanele and Sfiso are not here. We are down to the last 2. Sure. It's hot. We're down to the last 2. Please can I have the envelope for the last 2? Don't worry. They will. Dr. Frank, please can you come to the front? All the speakers, please can you come to the front? Skasha Pata Steve Harvey. Up, come this side, yes, sir. Yeah. Mabel Bindulo, please come as well. Dr. Frank, I'm going to pitch you. Dr. Frank, not to move position number 2. Yeah, all right. Perfect. All right. We're down to the last 2. All right. And position number 1 is Norman and Prince, please can you come to the stage? Please come to the stage. Prince. Prince, you happy? We're going to follow Prince just for today. But anyway, we're going to have to announce, please, we're going to have to announce who the winner is. All right, I'm going to announce position number 1. I'm not announcing 2, position number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a drum roll? Can we get a drum roll? Come on, drum roll, drum roll. Get a drum roll. I was on a drum roll, man. Oh. First time in Mpumalanga. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together Bekele Beke. We're walking away with the grand prize of 50,000 rand. One more time. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner of the pitching competition right here in MP, walking away with the grand prize of 50,000 is Norman.
Simshayeleni izandla, simshayeleni izandla, simshayeleni izandla. Surprise, no? No man. Yeah, no man. Man. My brother, please can you, take center stage. This is your prize. Come on, Mpumalanga, let's show some love. This is our winner, fish winner, walking away with the grand prize of 50,000 rand. No man! All right, one more time, a round of applause. One more time, a round of applause. Congratulations, my brother. Sorry, I just want to see. This is his products. For those of you who didn't see, this is his products. But there's a tea. Somebody knows this. Naked cash when relax. There's this somebody. Fantastic. Just last parting words from you, my brother, to entrepreneurs. Word of encouragement.
I don't know where to start. I guess resilience. Yeah, nothing beats resilience. I've been trying so hard on a lot of things. Some things work, some don't. But one thing I know for sure is that application to business is the root of prosperity. So just never stop trying. Thank you.
Congratulations, my brother. One more time, Mpumalanga. A round of applause. Fish winner, walking away with the 50,000 rand grand prize. Thank you, my brother. That's for you. Yeah, leave these. Still got our speaker gifts. Thank you so much. No, we need to give you. You got the gift. Okay. All right. Dr. Frank, that's for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a gift for you. It's for you. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. A round of applause for for our speakers, for Dr. Frank Especially Nizanda. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for making it so possible. So we're going to take a picture. Just there. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together. Beke le beke.
Just the ladies.
All right, thank you so much. Can we have one with just the beautiful, powerful woman? Off. My chance off. Rach, stay off. Our exhibitors are still here, referred to February. Yeah, staying in the Maflower. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our powerful power women. All right. Must we come back? Yes. Again. Yes. Must we come back? Yes. Ksasa. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together beke. Once again, please, so you don't miss out on these opportunities and the information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook. There's going to be a link that comes out on the impact of load shedding on small businesses. When you get that link, please, let's work together so that we can go forward. Please fill in that link, fill in your concerns, what you think about it, what it's doing to your business, so that we get to the next level. Mpumalanga, it's been amazing. It's been hot. It's been amazing. Today's session is live. So if there were some parts maybe that you missed during the week, on Facebook and watch it live again and share it with your family.
And then now we're going to have lunch, yeah? Free lunch. Ate siyabonga for free lunch. Thank you so much, Nedbank. Thank you.